Hey, look here, guys. Look what I found. Starfleet Battles Cadet Training Manual by Task Force Games. An introduction to Starfleet Battles. Part of the Starfleet universe. And look, back in 1992, when I purchased this, I thought it was a good idea to put Scotch tape down the edge of it there, covering up the staples, you know, just to keep it from ripping open and stuff. Yeah, I thought that was a good idea when I was in my, well, let's see here, 92. Yeah, when I was 22 years old, I thought that was a good idea to do that to this book. Yeah. So here it is. You will command a starship. Simple as that. Here we are in the commander's chair of a Starfleet cruiser. Here it goes into a glossary, wording, dice probabilities. Here we have the sequence of play for Starfleet battles. I recommend you get a Starfleet Battles game. Now it's called Federation Commander or something like that, but it's basically Starfleet Battles. Turning and turn modes. Here's your weapon arcs. Oh, this is I see. Here's the rules for scenario 2. So it's what happens is they teach you a few rules, right? A few terms, a few rules. Then they'll have you play a quick scenario, scenario 1. That's where you will use the rules that you just learned. Then you'll learn a few more rules, and then you'll play scenario 2, which will use the rules that you previously learned before scenario 1 and the new rules you just used. Then they'll teach you some more rules, and then they'll play a scenario using... So it's a programmed type rule book where you learn some rules, you play a game. You learn some more rules, you play a different game. Then you learn some more rules, you play another game. It's not a bad way to learn, actually. A lot of people don't like that way. I don't think it's terrible. I think it's pretty good. There's 2 columns per page. It's pretty dense text. It's pretty dense text, but it is... in what you would consider wargaming case and tag, like FP 1.7. At least there's some nomenclature. Now, here we have the charts for your ships. This introduction cadet level game is you have a Federation cadet cruiser, a Klingon cadet battle cruiser, and a Romulan cadet cruiser. Out here you have your shield boxes. These boxes here along the edges. The front and the 2 front flanks are heavily shielded. As you see, the rear is not as heavily shielded. And then you have boxes in here. This is your warp engines, shuttle bay. This is hull, batteries, impulse engines, your bridge, photon torpedoes. Different. It gives you your firing arcs. And you're firing, you have a photon, phaser level 1 bank here, a phaser level 1 bank here, photon torpedo bank in the front, a phaser 1 bank in the front. I thought there were, oh no, this is the cadet cruiser. Yeah. In the Federation heavy cruiser, the regular cruiser, you also have photon torpedo banks in the rear that can shoot to the rear. But anyway, that's how you read these charts. Whenever your shields get damaged, you mark them off. You photocopy these, and you X these boxes off as your shields get damaged, and then your interior stuff gets damaged. Oh, here's a Federation heavy cruiser. Yeah, here's your photon. Here's your rear shooting. That's a phaser. I thought there were photons that shot out the back. Maybe there's not, but there's phasers. But anyway, that's your sheet that you would use. Now, here is the map that's stapled into the middle of the rule book. It's just an outer space map with some number directions and some letter directions. And around the edges are the counters that you are supposed to cut out, I guess. Oh, of course, I turned it the wrong way. There you have a Constellation class heavy cruiser for the Federation. These are shuttles. These are, I think these are freighters. These are freighters. These are some other units. These are the Gorn. Oh, hell, I don't know. Different markers here. And then on this side, you're going to have your Klingon right here. Some drones, which are basically missiles that the Klingons can shoot. These are also used, Klingons. And then these red ones, I think, are the Romulans. Yeah, there's a bird of prey right there. And there's the plasma torpedoes. Yep, so that's that. Oh, here's a regular Klingon battle cruiser. You see that they have a lot more boxes, a lot more. It's a bigger ship with a lot more stuff going on, rather than a cadet cruiser. Romulan War Eagle, that's the one. Yep. There it is. The Gorn Heavy Cruiser. And the Orion Raider Cruiser. And each ship display not only has the shields and stuff you mark off, which you should photocopy if you're playing this game, it also has all the charts you'll need for all the weapon attack tables, which is excellent. Then we have energy allocation forms. That's a big part of this game. You have X amount of energy that you can use, and you have to divvy it out to what systems, what systems you're putting your energy into. And of course, you never have enough energy than you want to have. Here's the basic impulse procedure chart. Then we get into the cadet allocation energy forms, damage allocation charts. We have a cadet sequence of play and an advanced sequence of play. This gets, it'll get better. More rules. Here's rules scenario 7. Here's rules from scenario 8. Boarding parties. They get into boarding ships, which I never really got into when playing this game. We destroyed each other in space. Side slips. Different types of maneuvers. Here's your rules for scenario 11. The planet killer, force dynamics, and then pages come in at 48. But again, like I said, it's a programmed manual. You learn a few rules, you play a scenario. You learn a few more rules, you play another scenario. So it's not really a bad game. This is actually the best way to get into this game. They should reintroduce this kind of beginner manual for war games somehow. Thanks for watching, guys. Live long and may the force be with you.